Welcome back, crypto family. This is XRP before 10K, 10 Life Edition. We are on episode 34. As you guys may have noticed, my TikTok got banned. Basically what happened, the girl I've been telling you guys about, the one that tried to murder me, who has been harassing me, she reported me and got my account banned. I don't know how she did it, but she got it banned, and I'm gonna get it unbanned. But you know, and she admitted it on my new backup. My new backup account for TikTok is Never Regular Today, and on there I have a video, you know, verifying me saying it, etc. Or y'all can just go on my Instagram at Numbfriend, you know, or it's in the bio on my YouTube, you know, in the link tree. It's on there, so just click that if you don't know. But yeah, she got me banned, family. She got me banned because she's trying to stop my destiny. She knows what my destiny is. She's going to go to prison, and I'm going to get my 222. My 222 is going to have a tower moment. What a tower moment is basically when something gets to like a certain point, your ancestors, your divine family will intervene themselves. Because if somebody is not, you know, if they're not seeing things for what it truly is, etc., your divine family can make them have a tower moment, so they can realize who you truly are and see your power, and the veil, you know, kind of goes off. So crazy girl, you know, that crazy, my crazy ex, she is gonna have a tower moment, and she's gonna go to prison, and then her veil is gonna be drop down. She's gonna realize that I am who I say I am. I'm divine. I'm a son of the Most High. Like I said, he's using me as a vessel. He is inside of me. But anyways, family, are my eyes glowing? Alright. But anyways, family, so she's gonna have her tower moment, and once she has her tower moment, my 222 is gonna have her tower moment, and she's gonna come back to where she, you know, she's destined to be. Me, I don't have to do anything. I don't have to, like, go out the way to make any of this happen. It's just destined to happen because I am who I say I am. So, and I'm gonna get my account back. So, and that's one thing you guys need to learn. Like, you guys cannot just mess with chosen people, because there is like spiritual court and things like that is real. My bad. I'm not gonna edit this. Oh well. But it's real, family. You go to spiritual court, and then you go in court in real life too. At least that's what's gonna happen in this case. I'm gonna get my justice. That girl, she's gonna go to prison. It's too easy. When I am the truth, it's too easy. Even on my new TikTok today that I made, you know, we already hit over 1,000 views on 3 of the videos already, you know. So it's like, it's not about the account itself, it's about my essence, my DNA. I have divine DNA, divine essence. So whatever I do turns into gold, because it is God at the end of the day. It is Yahuwah, Jesus. So that's what you guys got to learn. I also put a thread on my X account. If you go onto like my link tree or something, you can see it's a thread. Go on my X account, and there's a thread, me basically explaining how to obtain these spiritual gifts that we actually all are born with. We just need to learn how to activate our gifts, and I'm basically showing you guys how to do that. And all you have to do is first learn how to love yourself, heal, and then seek God, Yahuwah, the Most High, you know. And then use Jesus or Yahusha, you know, use him as the blueprint, because he really is the blueprint. You can get gifts like him. You know, I break it down to you guys how to do it. You gotta look at the synchronicities. You can ask God for signs. Be specific. Take action. Know what you want. Look for the signs, the synchronicities. If you're talking about somebody and like it relates to something that God told you was going to happen, and you're talking about that person, and you walk into a building and then someone just says that name out loud randomly right when you walk in or something like that, like that's a synchronicity, that's a sign. It's just things like that, you know, you got to look out for. But family, XRP is at $2.93 right now. What is 7/14/2025? Yeah. Y'all, people can say what they want, but we're making it. We are making it. And what a lot of people don't understand about this, like, it's not all about the money. People don't realize Bitcoin, that was a Trojan horse to get the evil cabal on blockchain and take them down. That's the Trojan horse. And then XRP, that's God's system. But for some people that are not on the right frequency, that are not being of God and godly, etc., to you guys, it is the beast system. It is enslavement, etc. People that are divine, people that are really saved by God for real, like really, not just you go to church, etc. That's not what I'm talking about. Just because you go to church does not mean anything. Just because you believe God is real, that does not mean anything. You got to do the work. You got to learn your lessons. It's a lot that goes to it. It's like you got to go back to school, you know. That's how you got to treat it. If you really want to get close to God, you have to seek him within. Talk to him, ask him, what do you want, you know. What does he want you to do? What does he need? Listen, synchronicity, signs, follow him. Use telepathy and talk to him. You guys will wake up soon, family. We are the 144,000. I am your spiritual teacher, Numbfriend. I'm your spiritual teacher. So welcome. You are in a safe space, and just know we have beat the evil cabal. So no matter what the price is right now, we have beat the evil cabal. XRP, Ripple, that is going to represent all the currency in the entire world, meaning all the value, all the tokenized value in the whole world is going to be worth $100 quadrillion. And the end point of everything, one XRP would be $1 million. I mean, not $1 million, 1 million in value, tokenized value. And in short terms, XRP will end up being $10,000 at least. Short terms, meaning within the next 5 years, 100%. I have no doubt. Once you guys get past same market cap, because with XRP, they are basing this off the amount of value that they can tokenize onto the ledger. That being houses, you know, boats, etc. Everything they can tokenize. They don't need the physical cash for this tokenized value. They don't. And that's why the system is going to be the biggest in the final system. Like I said, 100 quadrillion value market in the end of things. So that's how rich we are, family. That's how rich we are. And like I said, this is a frequency-based system. For some people, this is a blessing. This is going to be everything we wanted, everything we asked for, prayed for, and everything God promised us. We are going to get it. That's what you guys don't understand. We're going to get it. But for the people that are not on our frequency, that are not doing right, living right, you know, doing what what God wants them to do, it's just not gonna be good at all. So please get right. Please get right. Seek him from within. And you need to realize that every voice that comes in your head, that is not God. So you need to decipher which is which, because you might get manipulated. This is a spiritual realm. And the thing is, like I was saying with the evil cabal, they got taken down, and I believe by the end of this week, like, I think by the 17th, everything is basically put in place by the 17th. We might even, you know, there's a lot that's coming, and I'm not really trying to get on the conspiracy side of things, but I want to mention these things, you know, just in case they happen, so you can say you heard it from me first. So soon there's going to be QFS centers that basically we are going to be able to go and get our money that we're due from the government. Redemption centers, QFS redemption centers, right? I know none of you really heard of this, but soon they're gonna open up QFS redemption centers, and we are going to be going to claim what we are rightfully owed through our birth certificate and things like that from the government. And that's why a lot of people are not really allowed in America right now, because we're getting our money back. But the thing about this is, family, some people, you know, some people are gonna get some money. You know, it might not be a lot, but my divine family, if you're truly divine and you know you're divine, you don't have to try to convince yourself or anything. You know you're divine. You have the spiritual gifts, etc. You're going to be getting your divine inheritance. Don't speak on it, but just know you're going to be getting your inheritance, and this is not normal. This is not like everybody else. XRP, Ripple, is God's system. XRP was not created. Ripple was created, and they found XRP. XRP is spiritual. XRP was created by God. In the Bible, when they talk about the beast system, the mark of the beast, etc., all this, implants, Starlink, digital ID, universal income, AI gatekeeper AI. If you don't know what gatekeeper AI is, you need to look. It's one of God's AIs. But med beds, you know what a med bed is? Med bed is something that is you lay down in it or sit in it, and it can heal anything. Herpes, AIDS, you name it. It can heal everything. It can heal everything. Take cancer away, everything. There's a frequency for every single sickness, and they are going to release these med beds that are frequency based to heal us all, because we have beat the evil cabal, family, and I'm so serious. Soon y'all are going to see me everywhere. Y'all are going to see me everywhere. I have no doubt, because I am who I am. I wish y'all understood about like having divine DNA, the code that breaks the matrix. The thing is with this thing, with XRP, just like I said, XRP was not created, it was found. It's just like the internet. If you guys know, the internet was not created, it was found. They built the system, but like the internet itself was already there. That's the same thing with XRP. XRP is divine. XRP is part of prophecy. Like, you guys don't realize what's going on here, family, and I really want to wake you up. I look young, but I am wise. I am wise. I've been here many, many years, many lifetimes before. I'm very high ranking in the spiritual realm. But anyways, yeah. With the ledgers, and I just want to say this, there might be a black, like an EMP or some sort. I don't necessarily know, but there might be an EMP, and it's going to be a time where electronics, etc., the power grid goes down for 90 days. If that does happen, just listen to God. That's all you can do, is listen to God. And after those 90 days, everything will be changed. I don't know if that's gonna happen though, but just take that with a grain of salt, please, family. Just in case if it ever happens, no, it's only gonna be for 90 days, and a lot of people will die. But you know, I think it's a cleanse. I don't know. I really don't know. But yes, with the XRP ledger, there's a 3D ledger, which is for regular people, you know, people of the world. And then there's the spiritual side of it with the 5D ledger. And with the 5D ledger, if you're divine, etc., you have access to this ledger. It sounds crazy, you know. Just don't bash me for it, the information, because I'm trying to put y'all on. Like, this is God's world now. This is God's world, but for the ones that are wicked, etc., they're in the devil's world. That's why they say heaven on earth, hell on earth. The system that we're going into right now is based on your frequency. So if you ever need your life to pick up, you ever want to make more money, you ever want to get right with God, He's the truth. Yahuwah. Jesus, Yahusha. Get right with them and seek them from within. Stop going to thinking the pastor's going to save you, thinking that book is going to save you. Y'all are being manipulated with that book. I'm just telling y'all that it's not all false, it's not all lies, but it's the way they're coming at it that is false. Okay? And you guys are going to see, like, this is probably one of the most interesting channels you're ever going to see on YouTube, because it's all going to come true, everything that I'm saying. I am who I am. You know, they say the revolution will be televised, but the awakening will be televised. And it is right now. You know how many movies are going to be made off of this? But it's not even about that. It's about waking y'all up. Waking all of y'all up to reality. Like, people like me exist. We're not all normal. We're not all normal. And sometimes it just takes time for us to awaken. Because, you know, I blended in pretty good most of my life. Like, I've always been, like, kind of like an outcast. And I always kind of knew I was different. But for the most part, I stayed under the radar. Under the radar, you know. But here I am, in front of you. Son of the Most High. I am divine. I am so divine. And I'm glad you guys are here. I'm so glad you're here. Because you can get on the right side of things and seek out the Most High. Talk to Him, please. Let's read some of our book, though. And, what was I going to say? Yeah, I think tomorrow we'll probably go up to like $3.50 on XRP. But I don't think it's time, y'all. I don't think it's time that it's going to blow up to 10K right now. I think there's still going to be a shakeout. Because after people talk trash tomorrow, once it doesn't hit 10K, because they think it was going to be right then and there, people are going to sell, you know? I mean, I'm not saying it won't hit 10K tomorrow, but I'm just saying if it doesn't, you know, people are going to talk trash and sell. But, like, that's the whole point. But anyways, we are reading The Mastery of Self by Don Miguel Ruiz. We are on chapter 6, Breaking the Cycle of the Automatic. And this is really good. When Europeans first encountered the Native American tribes of the North American plains, they were baffled by a small number of tribe members who acted opposite of the rest of the tribe. These tribe members would ride into battle backward, say goodbye. When someone said hello, say goodbye when someone would say hello, and constantly do or say things that were the reverse of the normal customs. Unable to see the fog, these Europeans found these warriors amused and labeled them clown soldiers. Amusing. But what these Europeans failed to realize is that these warriors weren't undertaking these actions to entertain. Okay, now it's getting spiritual now. Y'all better watch out. I don't know the power of the divine. Oh, wait. But what these Europeans failed to realize is that these warriors weren't undertaking these actions to entertain anyone. Instead, They served a very special and shamanic role in the tribe. Modern scholars appropriately refer to these as contrary warriors rather than clowns, and as I look back on the role of these warriors, it is clear to me that they understood that without awareness, repetitive actions would limit the mind's ability to perceive all available options. Because these warriors made it a practice to respond to situations in an opposite manner, they constantly challenged the conventional thinking of the tribe, provoking them to examine their agreements and look at all